Iron Man, which I know I liked a lot more than both of these two, but I really thought it was, this was a really good year for comic book movies in general. It had, Robert Downey Jr. was, as he said, perfectly cast for the role.
I think next year, or whenever they come out with Iron Man 2, Mickey Rourke's gonna
Mickey Rourke is in the next. My number 3 was The Wrestler. I really loved it a lot. Mickey Rourke, of course, was fantastic in it, and a really great cast. Marissa Tomei, I think she probably deserved a nomination. Evan Rachel Wood was good in it too. It was a gripping movie. My number 2 is The Dark Knight, and I know I might get criticized for putting this too high because everybody does, but either way, I love this movie so much. It was unforgettable. Heath Ledger was, of course, the fantastic role as the Joker. He should win the Oscar.
Yeah.
And I think everybody was really good in it. Aaron Eckhart, I think, was a little bit underrated in his role.
Yeah, well, my number 4 was WALL-E. Great animation, and I guess they never really do that well on, people, but it was still, the animation was great.
When he was on Earth, WALL-E, that was amazing.
That was brilliant.
What about when he
Yeah.
was in space?
That was
Flying around
fine.
the
Okay, that was good, but what about,
I thought when they were on the Axiom spaceship or whatever, I thought there was a lot going on, and I thought that they did a good job of capturing that.
My number 3 was Dark Knight. You know what he said, Aaron Eckhart was really, overlooked.
Everybody was really into their role. I thought no one was fake in that movie.
My number 2, Slumdog Millionaire. Incredible story, and I mean, it really could have been my number 1, but there's this one little thing that really set it apart. It set my number 1 apart, but I guess I'll say that. They took, the actors, and they took them, actually from, streets of India, at least
Dev
the younger
Patel's
ones.
British.
No, the younger ones.
Okay.
They took the younger ones, and actually, I don't know about the teenagers.
Guitar casting was done in Mumbai.
my number 4 was The Visitor. It was real, problems were real, the characters were real, the reactions of the characters were real. It's a great movie, great acting. Really, Richard Jenkins deserves that Oscar. I thought they weren't going to give it to him because not that many people have heard of The Visitor.
Yeah.
But it's a great movie. And, it didn't get enough nominations as it should have, but it was.
Got 8.
Yeah, but
it should have been nominated for Best Picture, I think.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan deserves way more credit than he did. He should have. I think he should have won Best Director over Danny Boyle or.
No, not Danny Boyle.
Aaron Eckhart, Heath Ledger, of course, and Gary Oldman were great in this movie. It's just unforgettable, and you're off your seat the whole movie. It's intense. Okay, my number 2 is Slumdog Millionaire. Curious Case of Benjamin Button doesn't win Best Adapted Screenplay. This definitely deserves to. Dev Patel was great, maybe Oscar nomination worthy. Danny Boyle, the director, is just really great. He deserves, I guess, his
I think
Best Director win. It's just showing that he has a great range of movies, like Sunshine, Millions, 28 Days Later, and it just you'll never forget this movie. It's just gonna stick in your mind.
My number 1 was Slumdog Millionaire. I thought it was pretty perfect. Everything about it was great. The acting was great by a lesser known cast, and everybody was really good in it. One thing I really liked about it was the soundtrack. I thought the original music was really good.
Great. If they don't win Best Song, it's such a...
Jai-Ho, the one, and that definitely should win Best Song. It was great. I downloaded that song. Of course, Danny Boyle directed the movie. He hasn't stuck to a single movie, genre. He's jumped from, a zombie horror movie to a family movie, and then a sci-fi movie, and then, a drug drama,
and then
now this
romantic,
kind of like a fairy tale.
I don't think it has a genre really.
Yeah. Whatever.
My number 1 was Gran Torino, and I think, obviously Clint Eastwood directing it and playing the main character. Obviously I guess carried the film.
Well, my problem with that movie was Clint Eastwood was really good in it.
Yeah, I think
everyone else was terrible.
He's always good.
His neighbors were terrible. The gangsters were terrible.
I thought the Asian girl was really good.
No, she was terrible.
The Asian girl was okay. The boy was terrible.
That's why I didn't make my top 10.
But
no,
that's the only reason it wasn't so high for me.
But I think you know, Slumdog Millionaire was really close for me to put that as my number one, but I think what put this over was Clint Eastwood singing the song at the end. I mean,
My Gran Torino.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm never gonna forget that song. I'm gonna download that.
I remember watching it, and then you're just like,
It's like,
is that Clint
yeah.
Eastwood? No, yes it is. Well, my number one was amazingly close to number two. Like, this was really hard to decide. I just decided in the last minute. The Wrestler, which I love this movie. It was a great. The thing that set it apart from most, it's a great combination of genres: drama, sports, romance. It's a gory film. Mickey Rourke is one of his character as the Ram is one of the most likable characters in movies in the last few years. He definitely deserves an Oscar win. I don't think Marissa Tomei does, but she was great. Evan Rachel Wood, I think she deserves the Best Supporting Actress because she was really believable. There's some touching scenes in that movie that made me cry. I think what's his name, Bruce Springsteen deserves an nomination for his
Song.
The Wrestler, the song, over Wally's song. It's just a great movie. It really should be nominated for Best Picture. I think they're just doing this because they already nominated Slumdog, and I don't think the Academy really wants two really independent